LR baby wants uppies. That's what we're gonna be calling this weirdo. LR Luud. This guy, he looks cool, and it's great that we have somebody different, but man, when I was trying to construct a team for him, dude, he sucks. Link-wise, he's garbage. Let's go ahead and test him out. 55%. We're gonna do sort of a combo showcase in this video. We're gonna test out this bozo at level 1 links, 55%, and then we're also gonna test him out at level 10 links, 55%. This guy is available in the Baba Shop for 400,000 battlefield memory at a discounted price for the first copy, and then the other copies are at the normal price, which is 620,000 battlefield memory. I would recommend, if anything, if you really want to have him, just go for 1 copy for right now. I don't know if you necessarily want to go further. Take a look at the showcase, see how other people are using the character. If it looks like something that could fit in your teams, then use him. Otherwise, don't. It's a pretty expensive purchase, and is it worth it? We'll find out. So this guy's an artificial life forms, ki +3, 130% lead, raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Or the passive activates entrance animation when another 2 or more artificial life forms or power absorption category allies are on the team upon the character's entry. Ki +4 attack and defense plus 610% and guards for 4 turns. Basically 2 appearances. Basic effects: ki +6 attack and defense plus 100%. Launches an additional super attack. Receives an additional ki +1 per ki sphere obtained. Damage reduction 40%. For every 2 ki when attacking, attack plus 20% and chance to crit plus 2%. So I think I had this a little mixed up when I first checked them out in the data download video. It's every 2 ki. So ideally, if you've got max ki 24 ki, that's every 2 ki. So that's 12 instances of 2 ki. So you're actually getting 240% attack and 24% defense. For every 2 ki when receiving an attack, same deal. 12 times 20 is 240% defense. Damage reduction 2% up to 24. So not as crazy as I originally misread this as. Okay, so you get some crit, you get some damage reduction at max ki. For every attack received, damage reduction drops by 2%, no more than 20. Ew. So you need 20 ki to virtually offset this entire damage reduction loss through this passive. So if you were to basically neutralize that, you ultimately end up with 40% damage reduction, and you lose guard after 4 turns. So not looking great. Starting from the 4th turn from the character's entry, defense plus 200%, 610% defense for 1 turn, guards all attacks as the 1st or 3rd attacker. Starting from the 5th turn, this is a one-time only thing. Okay, so he gets guard in slot 1 or 3 with extra defense on that 5th turn. Okay. Then he gets an active skill. Can be activated when there's a Dragon Ball Seekers or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. When there is... Wait, what? When there's a Dragon Ball Seeker or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy, when there is another artificial life form ally attacking in the same turn starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, or starting from turn 6 straight up from the start of battle. Okay, 3 different ways to do it. Okay, got it. Advance to level 3 for 1 turn. Level 3 is basically when he turns into whiny red baby. Okay, so now he's level 3 Luud, Crimson Laser, massively raised attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to the enemy with a high chance to perform a critical hit. So that means if you want that crit to actually matter, you need an additional for it. That's what, because when you have that after the fact, it doesn't help. Okay, changes all key spheres to STR, attack plus 610%, receives an additional ki +3 per key sphere obtained. For every key sphere obtained, attack plus 30%. So he's going to do a lot of damage on that 1 turn, but then he'll revert back down to regular baby, because this is just a temporary thing. So how do you build him? Dude, I don't know. Are you even going to build him? Because you... Dude, this guy's annoying, man. He's annoying to build on a team. Look at the team we had to build. In terms of his 200% leads, dude, check this out. This is our only 220%, I meant 220%. Aside from that, these are all of our 200, actually that's it. These are our 200% leads. You don't get the full leader skill on these. I was hoping that he would fit on Omega Shenron, but he doesn't. So we're running the metal cooler to give him as much juice as possible. And in terms of his synergy, look at these links. More than meets the eye. Mechanical menaces, shattering the limit, legendary power, infighter. Look at the synergy. Your best link buddy is Copy Vegeta. Metal Rildo, 3 links. Baby Vegeta, 3 links. This is going to be our source of synergy for the sake of this showcase. I don't know how to build him. I don't know, because I think it's got to be full dodge. you don't want him to lose the damage reduction. So it's got to be full dodge and then the rest additional so that you can maybe salvage an additional super attack when he goes giant red baby mode. Don't use him. Let's try it out. Let me use him so that you don't have to put yourself through this headache. We haven't even started, but I can just tell you in terms of like which of the Battlefield characters are most worth it. So far, Garlic Jr. stands out the most. Just gonna throw that out there. All right, intro time, right? Sounded like my stomach. The hell was that? It sounded like a dragon that you summon in Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, so in terms of synergy, what do we got? We got one link, Tough as Nails. Ooh, Tough as Nails. Hey, we get 15% defense, but at max links, we get 5% damage reduction. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here, what are our stats? We got 700,000 attack. We got 540,000 defense. And yeah, he's got guard. He's got the 610% attack and defense. All right, Q. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's do that. All right, go on, hit me. Hey, we took 9 damage on this mid event. 27.5 million attack stat. You know, maybe I'm being too harsh. His links are weird, but in the grand scheme of things, on an artificial life forms team, he could just be a contributing factor who isn't much of a focal point, you know? Like, you have him float once in a while and he shows up. When he only shows up once every 3 turns, dropping off with that damage reduction is not going to be as detrimental because he's not going to be around as much. So actually, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm coping here, but I also have very low expectations for this dude. Very low, because he's a Battlefield, he's 55%, he's free to play.
Now, I wonder if you still have enough power to stand against 1,000 of us.
With all of the... Ooh.
So Earth would be the planet that could bear the fruit of the tree.
All right, so I'm gonna have both of the coolers go crazy and launch a bunch of defense, which will definitely help Luud next turn. All right, so both metal coolers launched a bunch of supers, and now we've got our max synergy scenario. We've got 4 links active, so actually this would be better, but I think we should probably put them in slot 1 because we need to test out the... Yeah, we need to test this out. Well, let's do it. So let's put him here. Let's have him... We're gonna have Luud go after Rose. Everybody else will focus on Zamasu, but Luud alone will focus on Rose. So this is our second turn of like peak optimal function. He's gonna lose his guard. He's gonna lose his 600%, and he's also gonna lose some more damage reduction. But since we're at max key, we are overcompensating for the loss of... Oh no! Whatever. Screw it. Fine. All right, double digits, very cool. 32.8 million attack stat. 10.9 million damage, no crit. 20 million attack stat on the follow-up. 6.8 million damage, no crit. We had 24% crit chance there and we didn't get it. Isn't that shocking? Can you believe it? We did not get 24% crit. Isn't that crazy? How could that be? The fact that I had to... Uh-oh, I think we lose. This guy can't handle it. Yeah. I had to bring him out so he could link up with Lord Luud. Dude, I'm going to use a Whis so that stupid baby Vegeta doesn't get killed. Like, I can't lose him. The good thing here, though, is check out my key. I'm at 23 key, so I only need 1 more to max out. So in terms of key, we're actually rocking a lot here. This is pretty great. So let's go ahead and do that. Max key, so we get 24% crit chance. Woohoo! And then we'll do this. And then let's just take him out. Let's just take him out. I wanna preserve as much of Luud's like top of the line function as possible. Baby want uppies. 32.8 million attack stat. Hey, he got it. 20 million on a crit. You're so lame. 12.8 million on a crit. Good job, you giant baby. I haven't played Sparking Zero in a while, and I know that they've been adding a lot of characters. Is Luud in Sparking Zero at this point? I know Super 17 is supposed to come up. I think he's already there. Is Luud in Sparking Zero? I might go back and just kind of play him. All right, so next turn we'll have the coolers set up for the final turn, and yeah, we're gonna pit Luud up against Fusion Zamasu. That should be fun. All right, here we are. Giant Baby versus Fusion Zamasu. I am gonna first use his Angry Baby form, and then we'll test out his regular stuff. So let's do it. Regular baby, get mad. Yeah, that's called GI tract disease. That sound you just heard. Okay. All right. Massively raise attack temporarily. Let's hope he gets a. Oh, he's not going to get an additional. He has no chance for an additional because we're at 55%. Cool. All right. So with all those orbs, I mean, he's looking mighty scary. He's got, is that 9.5 million? Yeah, 9.5 million. All right. And then we'll do this. Okay. And then what do we want to do now? Well, we get an additional key +3, so we're fine. So if I do this, actually, yeah, we're good. Yeah, we got 24 key regardless. All right, cool. So let's see what happens. Yep. 52.4 million attack stat. 20 million damage, no crit. 18.4 million damage with a crit. Wait, how do you get crit? How did that happen? Whatever. I'm not gonna question it. Okay. Oh, that's even better. Nice. Okay. For the final act in this first little demo, we're gonna pit Giant Overgrown Baby versus Fusion Zamasu with all the aggression heading towards him. There's not gonna be a super attack though, so let's do this. Let's do that. And this is his this is his second appearance, so he's still got 610%. When we come back though, he would get this additional 610%. How many hits has he received? He has been smacked 3 times, so he's lost 6% damage reduction. All right, let's go. $32.8, Giant Baby Punch, Giant Baby Stomp, 12.8. 20 million attack stat, Giant Baby Stomp again, 7.9 million, and that's it. Isn't that amazing? If you were curious, by the way, this guy, this ancient relic, does... Oh, that's right. 5 damage. That actually wasn't that bad. I don't know if there's a chance we come back here with everyone else on the next rotation. I think we're just too strong. Let me see if we can maybe... No, there's no way. Okay, I have to do this. I have to break up the set, so let me do... Oh my god. Okay, I'll do this. And then I'll do this. And then I'll do this. Yeah, I don't think we're getting back to the other rotation. But you know what? We got what we needed. Yay! Giant Baby fight number 1 complete. All right, now it's time to ascend to godhood. Oh, max links. Now let's test them out. All right, test number 1, post max linkage. Let's do this. Let's do this. Dang it. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's do that. Give me S tier or S tier, S tier. Come on. All right, fine. All right, let's see how we do now. 3 links, but all max links. We have an extra 5% damage reduction, which will offset the loss of damage reduction. 38.7 million attack stats. So we gained about 8.5 more attack. 12 million damage, no crit. 24 million attack stat on the follow-up. 8 million damage, no crit. Cool. Totally worth it, guys. Totally worth it. All right, so time to test out 2 different versions of Luud. We got giant red baby. All right, so let's do this again. This doesn't necessarily matter too much since we don't actually have any synergy going here. It's just giant fat baby. But whatever, I mean, you know, might as well. We have extra stats because we put some, actually no, we don't have extra stats. Yeah, just kidding. We already had 55. Whoa, did we do that much before? 29 million on a crit, hello? 18 million? Whoa, Nelly. Calm down. $30 million attack stat. Okay, and now we got max synergy, and the dummy in front is, or in the middle is safe. Cool. So we're gonna go for max key here. Okay, and he has been hit 9 times. He's been hit 9 times. Oh, wait. Does giant baby count? Does giant baby count? Is that what that was? Whatever. He's okay. So we basically lost all of our extra damage reduction, but we get back 5 courtesy of toughest nails. Which, oh wait, he doesn't have toughest nails. Just kidding. If we had toughest nails, we would have gotten back 5 damage reduction. All right, whatever. Let's go. Let's go. Show me what you got. Our attack is going to be far lower now. Yeah, it's only 12 million, but our defense was still at 610%. So ultimately, he's not a very showy damage dealer when you compare him to the big dogs, the summonable ones. But as a free-to-play seat filler for artificial life forms, he's commendable. As a unit with defense who can work in the slot 1 and the slot 3, again, commendable. So while we're not seeing the flashiest numbers, I don't want that to be lost. Like, we are roasting this ugly baby, but he is still going to be useful on artificial life forms. Yeah, let's get out of here. We don't need to see all this. All right, we're stress testing here. Not expecting anything good, but let's see how he handles this little monster. Guaranteed crit and all that stuff. Okay. So we're gonna put him in the slot 1. Hey, we get some heals. Why? Ew, metamorphosis. Okay. So we're gonna do this. So he has currently 64% damage reduction and guard while boasting 610%. Actually, more than that. He's got 240% defense. So 240, 610, that's 850. And then he's also got the additional. He's kind of got the cell max thing going here a little bit. All right, and let's do this. And let's do this. Obviously, we're dead in slot 2. Don't care about that. Let's just see what slot 1 does. 50k. This is a 55% character. He's taking 50,000 damage per hit against this guy. That is useful information. That is going to help those of you who don't have a full, complete, top tier Terrifying Conquerors team, artificial life forms. That's good. That's good. This is actually ultimately going to be a positive showcase. He's a defense guy. So 100% max dodge. After that, what? He didn't die? He should have died on the first hit. All right, final test here. We're gonna go ahead and have Luud fight the Rose and Zamasu. And so here, we're just gonna play this normally. I've removed Baby Vegeta. Baby Vegeta sucks. He doesn't belong. We're just gonna use this guy as naturally as we possibly can. And remember, slot 1 or slot 3 is his optimal place in terms of tanking. Actually, slot 3 would be better because he would launch an Ultra Super and raise his defense more. But after turn 5, he drops off horribly. So just be warned. At that point, you need to use items or just get out. Oh my god. There's no links. They have no links. Ew. Ew. All right, let's put him slot 1. Let's put him slot 1. This is so bad. All right, let's do this. Okay. Let's pick up the STR orbs to boost up everybody. Let's do that. Would have been nice to have picked up double STR, but it's okay. So let's see. Let's see. By the time we fight INT Rose, we're gonna be probably at like turn 4, so he's gonna be close to dropping off. Somebody super giant baby. 29.5 million attacks that. 0 links there, just max leader skill. 21 million damage on a crit. He has no synergy, yes, but he's still getting the job done as a tank. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'm roasting him because he has no synergy because his links are garbage, but he's doing what he's supposed to. His damage is unimpressive. Nobody cares, but he's defending. And especially if you give him max dodge, he'll be an even more consistent defender. So I'm coming around on Luud. All this extra rotating defense definitely going to help Luud's defense. Yeah, this is what I want to see. The all-star matchup between Luud and Rose's super. That's what I want to see. Dodge, please. Thank you. I don't think I've had these guys fight these guys before, so this should be fun. Turles slot 1, we'll do that. Okay. Then we'll do this. All right, and then let's do. Yeah, let's do this. Let's set up those INT orbs for next turn. All right, we coup. Nice. I'm curious if we kill Zamasu this turn. I don't think so. No big bad boss connection for Turles or Cooler. Oh. Can you just leave a sliver of health for Luud next turn? Just a sliver. Just this, and then you can stop. I thank you. Oh, he did! That could not have gone any more perfectly. Okay. All right. Luud, go first. Take out Zamasu. Next, Cooler. Uh-oh. Somebody might get killed here. We'll see. Let me give everyone extra stats with the STR pickup. How many links are we getting here? Just legendary power. Okay. All right, here we go. 36 million attack stat for Giant Baby. 18 million damage, no crit, but he killed him. Additional is up, and he is attacking Rose. Oh boy. All right, so that juiced him up. He's fine. He's fine. He has 80% damage reduction. He dodges. Cool. All right, so far so good. I think we lose next turn. Next turn, our slot 1 is probably gonna have to be King Cold. Or I give an AGL Orb to Cooler. And then, dude, that AoE, is it the AoE or the super? One of those will eviscerate Perlis or whoever gets hit with a super is just gonna, they're dead. Because this guy's not gonna stop. He's gonna be attacking like 50 times right here. $134. Oh, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad. More defense. Motto, motto da. No! Dude, this is gonna make him so strong, and then we're gonna have another rotation with these guys. I don't think we're gonna see any Luud. Stupid reinforcements ruining my showcases, man. Whatever. Okay, I mean, we simulated how you would ideally want to run Luud. This is probably the best case scenario. You want to get him out of the way. I just wanted to stress test a little bit. I don't think it's going to get to that point. I actually think because all of these hits we're about to lay on Rose, we're just going to die when we get out of this. Like, he's about to reach Bio Broly levels of stupid. I wish reinforcements were manual instead of automatic. Would you kindly stop? Good job wearing him down. I've never actually seen this before against Rose. So good job. We appreciate you. You stopped. Hey! All right, next mission, survive. Can we survive? When receiving a super attack, chance to dodge plus 30%. And then, other than that, when receiving a physical super... I don't know, man. I think I gotta just do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this too. If I activate the domain, that actually makes him stronger too, doesn't it? No, Terrifying Conquers. But when he activates the domain, doesn't he get additional damage reduction? When receiving an attack. Yeah, I'll do it. All right, let's do damage reduction. Domain. We're trying to stall for one more turn, but I think we're gonna win. Oh. Oh no. Ah. He needs the extra. Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't get extra defense. Okay, let's just do that. And then let's do that. Okay. Somehow, some way, maybe we can stall. Easy, guys. Easy. Did you just tank for double digits? Oh my god. Yeah, we have no chance. There's no shot. Thanks, Jack. Okay. All right, well, you know what? That's what you're supposed to do. So ultimately, Luud's whole point is to be an extra layer of protection for the core engine that is your Terrifying Conquerors team. So is he a damage dealer? No. Is he the ultimate tank? No. But for a free-to-play character with one copy, this is actually pretty impressive. You don't have to rely on links. He's a simple plug and play. He has an expiration date though. That is turn 5. After the 5th turn from the character's entry, he will be bad. He will only have 40% damage reduction, no guard, none of this. He'll actually lose more. So actually, no, he'd be at 20% damage reduction at that point. So if you can run quick events, this guy will be good for Terrifying Conquerors. He doesn't have too many other situations to be run in. So if you just don't think he's worth it, don't pick him up. But remember, he is discounted at 400,000 in the Baba Shop for the 400,000? Yeah, 400,000 for the first one. And then the rest of them are 620,000. So I am going to buy 2 more so that I can get him to 79% so that I can build him with maximum dodge. In fact, let me put that in the video. So we're going to do this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, okay. For a split second, I was worried I maybe didn't give him 20 key, but no, I did. All right, so I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Full dodge. 20 dodge. The rest additional. And boom. And then I will throw in some, you know what? I'll do it in here. All right, there you go. That is ultimately what I'm going to be using with Lord Luud. Have fun. He's great. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on Giant Metal Baby. Is he cool for you? Is he not good? Did you pick him up? What are some runs that you've been able to pull off with this guy on some events? Do share in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and ours to Dokkan responsibly.